Hello everyone, thank you for joining today's video. Today we're going to have a look at Autodesk Fusion and how we can utilize the Loft commands within Fusion and manipulate some of the nodes when we create a loft. My name is Gideon Besaidnout and I am an application engineer for Micrographics. Now you'll notice that I've just got an empty screen open, nothing has been generated so far. So I'm just going to go and create two bodies so that we can have points to manipulate and to create a loft. First I'm going to go and create a 2D sketch. I'm going to go and create a center rectangle and just snap it to this point. Going to say 50 by 50 as an example, and I'm going to extrude it and just make it, let's say, 5 millimeters. From here I'm going to go and create an offset plane from this face over here, and this needs to go, let's say, 75 millimeters. Going to go and create a 2D sketch on the new plane, and then I'm going to go and create a rectangle. Let's say this one is going to be 30 and the top one is going to be 100. Just going to extrude that as well, and let's say that's also going to be 5 millimeters. Now we do have two parts that we can go and loft together. To create a basic loft, you go to the create panel and select loft. From here you can select the bottom face as profile 1 and the top face as profile 2, and you can create a nice loft. You'll notice that connected will actually take that point and connect it in the straightest line possible. If we go to tangent, you'll see that it would go and create a nice tangent from the bottom to the top, and you'll see the profile 2, it shows connected. We can, if we want to, also change that to a tangent to get that nice tangent curvature. Now you can go and create rails and use those guide rails to get a nice smooth profile and following those rails. But in this video we're going to have a look at how we can actually go and control the nodes to give, for instance, a twist in our loft feature. Now before I'm going to say okay, if I move my part, let's say to the home page, we can see the top and the bottom has a few nodes. We can actually control these nodes to create a smooth twist into our loft design. Now for instance, what I'm going to do is simply click and select that node and just move it to the center point. And here we can see there's already a twist forming. Now my goal is to actually go and take this node and move all these nodes one position on, so to the end corners. And for me to do that, I will have to go and just select each node and just move it to the center point so that I can go and snap that node to that corner. Now I'm going to repeat this process for all the top nodes and just snap it to the corners, take it to the midpoint, and then snap this to the corners. Now here at the top, I already moved that node, so I can simply go and move that node. And you can see that you're getting a nice twist, a smooth twist into this profile by using the loft command. If I'm going to say okay, you'll see this is the loft that we've got. We've got the single body, it has combined them and we'll join them together. We can see our sketches and then our construction. and this will go and create quite a nice type profile for us and creating that twist. And just to finish off the part as an example, with the Loft, I'm just going to use the shell command and just create a nice shell so that we can finish off this part. So in this instance, create the shell command, select the face that you want to remove. You can choose between a sharp and rounded shell, and I'm just going to go and drag this, and let's say this needs to be 1 millimeter on the inside. And if we rotate the model, we can see it created quite a nice shell in the inside. So this can almost be like a vase. From here, I'm just going to go into the modify panel and choose a physical appearance. And here we can see all Fusion's physical appearance. You do have like ceramic, fabric, gas, glass. I'm going to make this glass. I'm going to choose glass cast gray, and you simply click and drag to paste it, and then you can see it can create quite a nice smooth glass finish. And that is just some extra information regarding the properties and how you can, for instance, add the material to something. From here in the display, I'm just going to go to visual styles and ask it to create a shaded profile so that we can see the unwanted edges is being removed, and now we've got quite a nice glass vase that we can utilize. And you can go further using rendering and so on, or manufacture this glass vase. So that is just quite a nice point that we can utilize the Loft and manipulate the nodes in certain aspects to get the type of profile that we would like to get. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe and follow for more.